Hey everyone, my name is Jess and I will be your new Friday here on Beyond the Borderline. So I'm only new to this kind of stuff. I have my own channel, but that's pretty much just for my Tumblr where I just pretty much rant or just say what I'm feeling at the time about things. Nothing really that exciting. But I'm really excited to become a part of this. So yeah, I have borderline, obviously, which is why I'm here. I also am a mum. I have a 2.5-year-old. I'm gay, and that's about it. I'm not really that exciting. I'm just a normal 20-year-old who is kind of screwed up in the way of mental illness. Anyway, so this week we are giving you guys self-help techniques for the traits of borderline that we have, and also the things that we do day to day. So my biggest thing is that I have this box. This box holds everything that I need in distress, because it happens very often. I think the most annoying thing about borderline is the constant black and white. How one moment life is amazing, and then all of a sudden one tiny thing can happen and you're in complete darkness, and that's so frustrating for me. So what me and my psychologist came up with was a crisis box, and I don't know how many people actually have one, but if you don't have a crisis box, you need to make one. I think it's the most effective thing to have in crisis, because sometimes I know how easy it is for your brain to shut off and you not be able to think about all of the things that can help you. And so I'll show you a few things that I have in here. So my main thing is distress tolerance. Well, a part of DBT anyway, because I haven't gone through DBT, but my psychologist deals with only borderline patients, and so all of his therapy is based around DBT. He's one of the psychologists here in Canberra, because I live in Australia, obviously. Yeah, he's a part of the DBT, so all of our therapy is based on that, because I'm not doing DBT, like the DBT course, until next year. So this is something that we have for now. So what do I have in here? Because I always seem to forget the support that I have and the reasons not to harm myself. I think that that's one of the hardest things, is that in times of distress you forget. So I just have ridiculous amounts of photos. I have photos of my family, photos of my son, photos of my best friends, just like all this stuff. And then I have photos that have to do with the future, like my 21st that I'm organising next year. So I have little pictures of stuff that I want to do for that. And yeah, so all of that, all of the stuff that I have to look forward to is in here. And then I have these little cards that are just reminders of stuff that I should do in a crisis. So for instance, we have the opposite emotions, which is a part of accepts. So reading an emotional book, watching an emotional movie, listening to emotional music, but all of the opposite of what I'm feeling at the time, which I think is a really good thing to do. Because seriously, like, if you're in a bad spot and you're listening to like amazing happy music with awesome memories to it, it's kind of hard to feel shitty about that. Also, I've got on here contributing, which is also a part of accepts. So doing something nice or surprising somebody else, so putting all of your attention onto somebody else, which I think is a really awesome thing to do, because you feel good while doing it, because all of that attention is going to somebody else to make them happy. So yeah, I like that. Also is activities. So also in here is reading, which I do a lot of, or cooking, because I bake, or going for a walk, or shopping, which I can't do very often, kind of broke, or going for a drive, or writing, but only good things, because I have a journal. But in these times, I'm trying to go away from writing shit stuff. What else? Self-soothe, which I think is really cool. I really love self-soothe, because of the fact that you're delving into all the good sensations. So for instance, I'll bake, and I know the aroma of the bread, because I cook bread, is like really warming and helps. Or lighting a scented candle. Also the other sensations, which is also part of accepts, is really cool for when I am really wanting to self-harm. So holding on to ice, listening to loud music, taking a really, really hot shower, or a really, really, really cold shower. So any kind of hard-hitting physical things that don't involve harming myself. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, that's the biggest thing for me. So that's how I deal with stuff at the moment. And the good thing about this is that anytime I find a new way that helps me, it goes straight in here. So that way I don't have to try and remember it. So yeah, that's what I do. And yeah, I hope you liked this. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.